So I'm joined by Mollie of Knife Bride.
Hello.
And I got it right. Do you know what? I'm going to tell you and be brutally honest.
Go on.
When I put your name in my schedule,
I know what you were about to say, I think.
it adjusted to
Knife Bridge.
Yes. And do you know, I heard
That
a
is
story.
not the first time. Yeah, so Jack Saunders, when we first got played on Radio 1, I think it was, and we were like, oh my God, we're getting played on Radio 1. And then I was like, oh no.
Very frustrating. So
no, it was actually quite funny.
It's funny, but
As long
it's
as you
annoying.
roll with it. Yeah, but I think we realise now, we've had it a good few times.
Yeah. And it's literally, I put you in my schedule, it auto-corrected. I was like, that's not right. And then a chemical imbalance happened in my brain. And I've just been constantly saying bridge. So before
That's fine. I also
like,
have a chemical imbalance in my brain. So
glad that I'm not the only one. But no, before the interview, I was like, bride. Anyway, so how was the set, by the way?
it was so good.
Amazing.
Like, better than we ever could have imagined. I was saying earlier, like, there was no expectation around, like, how many people would make it. Because, one, we're so new that, you know, like, we're doing well, but you still just don't know. I don't know. I think we're still in disbelief that people would be like, okay, we're going to go and see Knife Bride at Download. Because we've been here as punters so many times. And we're like, okay, the fact that people that we haven't played to before might want to come and see us seems wild. And it packed out. And as nervous as we all are, because we all do get anxious before a show, luckily we went into this like gorgeous, free-flowing, euphoric state on stage.
Amazing.
And it was one of those shows where we all came off and went, fuck yeah, that was really great.
See, I was frustrated. I was like, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get in for Knife because I did want to see you guys.
Did you? I'm going to get in for Knife Bridge.
Traffic. She's mocking me. Mollie is mocking me. I shouldn't have been anything.
No, I'm so glad
It's
you
fine.
told me.
But no, like, traffic caused me a problem. I wasn't even late. There was no traffic.
Oh, do you know what?
But
We actually, Craig, our bassist, his sister, missed the whole set. God bless her. She came with a day ticket to see us, drove for a couple of hours, and missed the whole set because of human traffic and bag searches.
that's
How
pretty much what it was.
shit is that?
So arrived in plenty of time, got to the car park, walked up the hill. They're like, no, you've got to go all the way around. I was like,
Yeah.
that's 20 minutes walk in the rain.
Yeah. That
So,
sucks.
Yeah, and I got in here and I was like, they're about to go on. I'm not going to make it.
It's the thought that counts.
Exactly.
It really is.
But anyway, on to the questions. I'm doing a little segment this year called All the Fun of the Festival.
Okay.
So it's all festival-based questions. I had some great answers, actually. I'm looking forward to yours.
God, I hope I do all right.
I reckon you'll be fine. So what has been your best festival experience, either individually as a fan or as a band?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard. Well, it isn't, because not to be too cliche. Sorry, someone just walked through. Not to be too cliche. Today, this show, like 100% hands down my best experience. But like through the years, I have been to festivals as a punter. I've also worked at festivals, whether it be on a food stand or a bar or as a. I've done it all. I've done the ropes. Seeing Slipknot in 2015 here, I was working on I think it was a shawarma stand. Yeah, I was wrapping some delicious kebabs. And yeah, saw Slipknot, and that was amazing. I cried my eyes out. I went and saw them on my own. I think that's the first gig that I've ever like been to on my own, and it was a whole new experience, and I'd wanted to see Slipknot forever. I got to see them again last year and they were incredible. But yeah, it's hard. There's been so many incredible experiences. Also, like, I used to love just going to Reading when I was younger and getting fucked up.
Reading was the one.
Reading was the one.
It's sadly changed
It's not
now.
anymore. Yeah. It's very different, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I always used to love it because there
It's
was
a bit Roadman now.
Yeah, but there always used to be this really good rock day.
Absolutely.
And then it had a nice
It's filtered out
variety.
now.
Yeah, and it's such a shame. I was
know.
really gutted, but we've got Download,
Yes.
which is absolutely cracking.
Absolutely.
But you've come full circle with all the stuff you've done at festivals. Like, I'm impressed.
I know.
But you've reached the pinnacle. You're playing it now.
Yeah.
That must be the dream.
It is the dream, and as much as like it's so good when we're all nervous before we go on to be like, it's just another gig, I couldn't do that this time round, because even though, you know, we've played venues as big as the cap of that stage before, because this place now holds such a place in my heart, to be on the other side of things is totally surreal.
Yeah.
It is surreal.
I could imagine.
And it went exactly how we wanted it to. I can't, like, we couldn't be more grateful and feel
That is the win.
so lucky for it. Yeah.
That is definitely the win. So, what country would you say has the best festival experience? If you've been to any others, either as a fan or as the band?
Well, so I actually haven't been to any others. However, we toured in November and we did Germany, and we want to do Rock am Ring desperately. So that, you know, each country that we went to, we would love to go back. We had such a great tour. We toured with Skinned, and we did 10 countries, 20 dates, and we had amazing chats with fans after the show. And God, we'd love to return to all of those countries and do festivals. How amazing would that be to be able to do that? But so fingers crossed, one day we will be doing international festivals.
Time will tell, and
Yes.
you guys have got a great sound, so I can
Thank
only
you.
imagine it's going to be soon.
Thank you. Yeah, we hope so.
Just keep plugging away. Be the band. Like, if you do it for the love of the music,
We do.
That's what matters.
This is the thing. Like this year, I was looking down at my legs. I'm fucking covered in mud. We are one of the. I think we're one of the few artists that are camping this year, and we'd said to each other, we 100% need to do the whole weekend, because if things go as well as we hope that they will, next year we might not get the chance. You never know, we might be on to the next thing. We might, you know, as long as we can camp, we will camp. So we love the whole experience of it all. We've been here since Thursday, we'll be here till Monday. We're gonna have a couple of these tonight.
Good call.
Yeah.
See, that's one of the things. I just can't do it anymore. I used to camp all the time.
Yeah, I get that.
And I've turned 40 and all of that.
The older I get, the more the
challenging.
toilets seem really just not okay.
It's bizarre how that goes. It's always the toilets. at
Yeah,
festivals.
it's like my sense of smell has really increased.
So, what would you say your essential festival item is? You go to the festival, you're
Ooh.
camping. What can you not do without? What is a survival breaker?
I was about to say something so lame.
Do it.
I have a thyroid condition, so levothyroxine.
Yes.
Other than that, because that literally is my survival.
Yeah.
Other than that, let's think of a sexier answer. My Crocs. Is that sexier?
As in the
No.
shoes?
Yeah.
In this weather?
Yeah, but like just to like leave the tent, I need sliders or Crocs, because you want to see the blisters on my heels right now. I've had these for years and I will never break them in, I don't think. But obviously they look a bit better than a pair of Crocs. But just to nip out for a little cigarette, little wee, little chat,
Yeah.
I just need a pair of slide-ons.
That
So
makes
final
sense.
answer, Crocs.
Crocs. So, how does playing at a festival differ from a venue? And what do you actually prefer out of the two?
So playing a festival, I think a lot of musicians, because I used to think, oh, fucking hell, what's wrong with me? I have a come down after most shows. So I'll come off and it will have been such an incredible high, and I'll come off and I'll just feel terrible. Probably because I'm like, God, I just want to carry on, or because the adrenaline has been so much. Whereas when you're at a festival, it continues because you're able to like bathe in everyone else's
Glory?
experience. Yeah.
Glory.
Glory experience, all of the good stuff. Whereas, yeah, when we come off stage at a venue, it's like, okay, we need to pack down, get out, drive home. And you're like riding this incredible wave, and then it's like, stop riding that wave. You need to get on merch, or you need to. So that's hard sometimes. You know, there will be, you know, I still love it. But I think playing a festival, this has been incredible, and it's our first time, so it's just been special.
It's the first time. It's not going to be the last. I pray for that.
Thank you. Yeah,
You know,
I hope
get to a
so.
point where like I've not got any interviews, so I can actually come and see you guys play.
Please come and see
Or
us.
better yet, I've got to stop thinking just festivals. Like you tour, I need to keep an eye out for when you play.
Yeah. So we'll be playing 2,000 Trees next month. And then we're at the HMAs the month after, not playing. We've luckily been nominated for a couple of awards.
Haven't you?
Yeah, which is cool. And then at the end of the year, we will be playing some shows. So.
Amazing. So, have you ever had any funny, or I'm fairly sure you must have done, you're a festival veteran now, gross festival experiences?
Yes. I'm trying to think what I can go into.
Oh, you can go into anything. This is internet. It's not going on TV. I'm not being sensitive in that way.
God, I've had some awful. Right, okay. Here's one. My cousin Lauren, who actually used to be a Knife Bride. I miss her. Well, she's actually here, but I miss her being in the band. The Femagy, I miss.
Yeah.
She took a pair of jellies to Reading one year and stepped on a whole human poo. And it literally lodged the whole thing, lodged itself into, you know, all these crevices. And I was a stickler for borrowing her clothes. And she got back and she was like, I'm gutted. I've got these new lilac jellies. They were iconic. I'm not going to be able to wear them because they've got human shit all in the crevices.
Yeah.
But as a 14-year-old or 15-year-old cousin, I was like, I'll have them. And I wore them for the rest of the festival.
Fair enough. I'm just saying, why is it always feces? It's always feces.
It was gross.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I've been stuck in a crossfire. What festival was that? Maybe Boomtown, where people were throwing piss at each other.
Oh, for God's sake. That's just
Human
nasty.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just seems to be the only place. Festivals. Why is festivals the only place where that happens?
I don't think it's the only place.
I mean, everyone's got their kink.
There's other places, yeah.
Now, what would your fantasy festival lineup look like? Now, I'm going to say just 5 bands because if we're talking full festival, we got a lot of planning to do.
Okay, but does it have to be coherent? No? Can it be completely post-genre?
Yeah, it can be.
Okay, so Ashniko. Ashniko would be on that list.
Yes.
She's killing it. Make Them Suffer, who I got to see yesterday. They were fucking amazing. Willow, I absolutely adore her. She's doing the most. Limp Bizkit,
Of course.
yeah, massive fan. Oh my god, it's so hard. I'm so wanting to see Carnival because they're say Carnival because they're so at the front of my mind at the moment. But
Well, you know, Carnival are going to be wandering around here soon.
I'm gonna go Wargasm. We toured with Wargasm, and even by the end of that tour, every single night we were so excited to see them.
Cool.
So they are just like they are a must on the festival list for me.
Perfect. Now, what vital item do you have on your rider? But also, if the sky's the limit, you can have absolutely anything. You'd be like, that or I ain't going on. Done. What would you have?
I do love a Kinder Bueno.
Oh, that's good.
I
Right.
love a Kinder
White
Bueno.
or normal?
White.
White ones.
I know, and that's quite rogue for me because usually I'm a classic girl. But me and Sean, my the guitarist, I'm with him. He's my boyfriend.
There we go.
And if we have a Kinder Bueno, it's just lovely because you get separate packaging and you can share it, but it feels like you've got your own little chocolate bar.
That is true. I think if I tried to share a Bueno with my partner,
It's hard.
she'll be like, no.
It's hard. But we always have the same rider. It's really boring. We have fruit, we have Doritos, we have hummus, we have beer.
So,
Every time.
so we're going to say a Kinder Bueno bar.
But yeah, if in future, if we could get a Kinder Bueno, that would be really good.
I'm going to up it to a Kinder bar. So you got the eggs, you got the Buenos, you got all the little random
delicious.
things. Yeah, they are good. They're real kiddie chocolate, but I don't care.
No, it's delicious.
Still go
I
for
agree.
it.
The marketing does like aim for children, but it's fucking shit hot. It's like lint. Like
No.
it's in the same category as lint for me. It's delicious.
Actually, I never thought of that, but you are right.
It is.
Definitely. Now, what advice, you're a veteran, what
Yeah.
advice would you give to someone going to their very first festival?
I would say don't pack the outfits that you think pack for comfort. That's
Yeah.
a big thing. Pack for comfort. Look at the weather. I've made the mistake too many times where I'm like, this is such a like chic, gorgeous festival outfit, and then I've been like, I just want to be in a baggy top and leggings.
Yeah.
I know this is shallow. That'd be my first thing. Secondly, work out your itinerary. Work out who you want to see. Speak to your group and make sure of who wants to see them with you. And if you need to split off, do that. Don't feel like you owe your time to other people because this is a really once in a lifetime opportunity for you to go and see the bands that you love. So make sure that you have worked that out so that you don't feel like you need to compromise.
Cool.
And thirdly, just have a really good time. Be safe, drink lots of water, Don't do anything silly, but if you do something silly, do it in the least silly way.
Sensible advice from someone that has partied hard, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
exactly.
You know, I'll tell you what, one of the essential items I've discovered this year.
Yeah.
Have you heard of What 3 Words? It's like a
No.
track it. So, What 3 Words? You put your location in, you share it, and it's like little squares. And I've found people all over the festival.
Nice,
They're
that's
like,
good.
right, we're here, and you're like,
Because it's so hard to find people.
yeah. And it's just like it literally guides you to them. It's like literally where they are.
Is that on
It's
your
fine.
phone, or is
yeah,
that?
it's on the phone.
That's wicked. And what? Even if you haven't got that good signal?
Well, that could be a challenge.
Right.
But the signal's not been too bad this year. I'll
It's
give
not
them
been
credit.
as bad as previous years. Yeah, that is good. Okay, great advice.
Yeah. Amazing. Anyway, thank you so much for chatting to us today.
Thank you.
It's been amazing.
Thank you for having
so much.
me.
Oh, always, anytime. I'd love to chat to you again soon.
Thank you. You
Take
will.
care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.